The Shark Deck.
Hello and welcome to Palace Intrigue. I am your host, Mark Francis. It will be William and Kate leading the way when the royals do their tributes to Queen Elizabeth on the anniversary of her death. The Mirror reports they will deliver a public message honouring the life and legacy of the monarch and will also use the occasion to look forward. Charles will mark the anniversary quietly and privately at Balmoral. A royal source said Her Majesty's passing was an event that truly signified the end of an era. The royal family has been in transition since then, and following the coronation and conclusion of the summer holidays, there will be an expectation to see what is next. A source told Page 6, Harry and Meghan will acknowledge and pay their respects to Her Majesty in their own way. They also added the Sussexes haven't received any information or invitation or plans marking the anniversary of her death. Royal observers note Harry seems looser without Meghan at his side. The Mirror called Harry beaming and tells us he has been seen laughing, joking and goofing around while on his solo trip. When Harry was welcomed onto the stage at the Tokyo event, he could be seen smiling widely and enjoying every second. The Mirror adds Harry was later seen gleefully laughing during the panel chat. The Independent also described a happy Harry, saying the Duke of Sussex was all smiles as he walked through the city's Haneda airport wearing a black shirt and dark cap with the logo of the Archwell Foundation. Harry arrived at the terminal with friend Argentinian polo player Nacho Figueres. All this was good fodder for body expert Judy James, who tells the Mirror, the body language in this clip is poignant because it suggests Harry has now inherited his mother Diana's trait of fluctuating and contrasting facial expressions and emotions that could range or flip from happy to deeply sad within a moment. Diana's smiles could and did melt as we watched them, and Harry's smiles here appear to do the same. No expression seems able to fix on his face here, and he goes from looking relaxed and cheerful to anxious and haunted within a heartbeat. Harry seems to feed off his close, long-term friend Nacho for his smiles here as he looks his happiest when the pair chat as they walk along. Nacho seems to be one catalyst for Harry's upbeat grins, but the other seems to be the adulation of his Japanese fans, James continued. His grin and his verbal and visual connection with the fans suggests he loves the celebrity-style attention and approval, and he even calls out, "Good to see you again," to a member of the press. Meanwhile, Meghan doesn't seem to be bothered to be alone. A source confirms to People that Meghan attended Taylor Swift's performance at Los Angeles SoFi Stadium on Tuesday during the Eras Tour California leg. People reports as Swift launched into her Fearless era, telling the excited crowd, "Let's go back to high school." Meghan jumped out of her chair to sing along to You Belong With Me. No word on who was babysitting. Us Magazine analysed the set list, and maybe perhaps Taylor had some surprises for Meghan. Each stop on the Eras Tour features 2 surprise performances from Swift. At Meghan's show, the wild cards were I Know Places and King of My Heart, and Us Magazine points out both revolve around a whirlwind romance 2 people are desperately trying to keep private. Lyrics to the King of My Heart include Salute to Me, I'm Your American Queen. Palace Intrigue will be right back. Hey, I want to tell you about my new favorite app, Rocket Money. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and lowers your bills all in one place. How many of you signed up to try apps only to forget and get billed again? We all get lured in. Just the other day, it found that I had a Hulu app I had no idea I'd subscribed to. So there's a money save. Plus, it alerted me to a raise in Spotify prices, so I had to think about whether it was worth it anymore. Most people think they're spending $80 on their subscriptions, when in reality the number is closer to $200 because you've signed up for so many things. Streaming services you use to watch one show, or free trials for a delivery you just don't use. It's so easy to lose track of what you're paying for. Just download the app, connect your bank accounts and cards. Rocket Money does the rest for you. You can see all your subscriptions and transactions on one screen. Plus, Rocket Money can help you budget and optimize your spending with their smart money tools. So do what I did and say goodbye to unwanted subscriptions. With over 3 million users and counting, Rocket Money customers have saved an average of $720 a year. Stop wasting money on things you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and manage your money the easy way by going to rocketmoney.com/palace. That's rocketmoney.com/palace, rocketmoney.com/palace. Hi, I'm Mark Francis and host of a new podcast, The Messi Effect. Join us as we take you into the exciting new world of Argentine soccer phenomenon, Lionel Messi. And his new life at Inter Miami will bring you into the glitz, the glamour, the star-studded events, along with the exciting journey to a new world of US soccer and international football with news and stories 3 times a week. Come along for the ride as Messi, Miami, and Major League Soccer experience the journey of a lifetime. Get the Messi Effect wherever you get your podcasts. While in Tokyo, Nacho posted on his Instagram, "Shopping for our wives." He was with Harry inside a shop that had notebooks, bags, and backpacks in the background. He added, "A big thank you to Tokyo for your generous hospitality and kindness towards us, and of course for your continued support of at Centibale." Royal author Richard Fitzwilliams took a look at the updated royal website and told Mail Online, "The Sussexes now appear below the Duke and Duchess of Gloucester and Princess Alexandra. This clearly shows that the royal family is distancing themselves from a couple whom they must, for obvious reasons, regard as unpredictable and unreliable. Even though we do this every day, sometimes we need a refresher. So we visited the royal website and were reminded the Duke of Gloucester is the late Queen Elizabeth II's cousin and a full-time working member of the royal family. He attends national and international events in support of the king and his duties as head of state, as well as undertaking extensive public duties and engagements every year reflecting his own interests and charities." It took us 6 scrolls of the sidebar to get to Harry and Meghan. Meghan's second paragraph reads, "As announced in January 2020, the Duke and Duchess have stepped back as senior members of the royal family. They are balancing their time between the United Kingdom and North America, continuing to honour their duty to the monarch, the Commonwealth and their patronages." Anyway, we've digressed. Fitzwilliams told the Mail, "It was well known that Harry and Meghan were extremely bitter at being forced to step down as senior working members of the royal family, and although they kept their titles, being unable to use them and also losing their patronages," he said. "However, their brand is currently inextricably linked to being royal. The challenge they face is to prove they are actually creative at doing something for themselves." And there you have it. If you'd like to email us, our address is thepalaceintrigue@gmail.com. Please head on over to YouTube and search for Palace Intrigue and hit that subscribe button for us. You don't have to listen to the show again, but it would really help us out. I'm Mark Francis. My thanks to John McDermott. This is Palace Intrigue and good times. Hi, I'm Mark Francis and host of a new podcast, The Messi Effect. Join us as we take you into the exciting new world of Argentine soccer phenomenon, Lionel Messi. And his new life at Inter Miami will bring you into the glitz, the glamour, the star-studded events, along with the exciting journey to a new world of US soccer and international football with news and stories 3 times a week. Come along for the ride as Messi, Miami, and Major League Soccer experience the journey of a lifetime. Get the Messi Effect wherever you get your podcasts.